are here for the mullets.
Some Joe Dirts out there, some Kentucky waterfalls.
Brother, Crush, brother.
Who's nastier, knobs or sags?
Knobs for sure. 100% it's knobs.
I picture Knobs like he either can go to the bathroom in the toilet or to the sink directly next to it, and he chooses the sink.
Show that brings you terrible matches but wonderful mullets. It's the mayor of Superstars.
I'm ready to go again. Here we go. Welcome, everybody, to another action-packed episode of The Mayor of Superstars. I am your host, Brent Piles, of course, and with me, as always, is one Mayor Time, a.k.a. the Mayor of Canton. Mayor, how you doing? Are you feeling like you're the eye of the tiger?
I am. Was listening to a little. God, oh man, Darude. No. One more time, we're gonna celebrate.
Oh yeah. I don't know who sings the song, but I know what you're talking
One more
about.
time. I was listening to that before I started because I didn't choose to listen to it. It just kind of hit my playlist and started playing. And as I was logging on, that was playing. So that's how I ended up with One More Time.
Oh, that makes sense.
Who is that? Glenn has to know. You had to have DJ'd that.
Yeah, Glenn.
I know the song, but I can't think of it.
Never mind. I'm
with us
pulling us
now,
off
Glenn.
track here.
Glenn, a.k.a. sometimes the research department, GRS, Glenn. Glenn, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Glenn's a little bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. We get to do these things a little earlier now, so Glenn doesn't have to quite stay up till 5 in the morning. So that's nice for Glenn.
Daft Punk.
Okay.
You were close, pal. You said Doff.
Yeah, I was close.
I thought you were going to say Ja Rule.
No, not Ja Rule.
What's your favorite Ja Rule song, Glenn?
God, put me on the spot.
I'm just kidding. You
I couldn't name one this time. And
the exact same one he made with Ashanti as he made with J-Lo. It was the exact same song.
They were just the same song over and over and over again. Yeah. I think he made several songs with Ashanti, didn't he?
I think so. Ashanti.
Yeah. What's my motherfucking name?
Yeah.
The good thing about DJing as I got older and the computers coming in is this: you wanted something, you just put in Ja Rule and it would come up with a list of the stuff that you've got.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to worry about
Pulling out records.
Yeah.
You weren't like in the music House Party, the movie House Party. You ever seen the movie House Party, Glenn?
Yes.
That is a fantastic film. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have stopped at one, though. I think the second and the third one both stunk.
Yes, there was only one good thing about the third one, and Bernie Mac was like Kid's uncle, or plays, his kid's uncle, and he gives up the speech. He's like, if people don't like you because you beat yourself, fuck them. Look it up. It's so funny. It's the only good thing about the third movie. But yeah, you're right. The first one's the only good one. The rest of them, they didn't need to be made. They did not need to be made. But the first one's a classic. I love that movie. I watched that movie when I was like 8 years old, and I had no business watching it. But
no, not at 8.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Not a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Make sure you listen to Warring Attitude this week. We watched a little match as we reviewed in Your House Ground Zero, so be on the lookout for that. It'll be out on Tuesday. And speaking of that, by Tuesday, that means Monday will have passed. And Glenn, do you know what's on Monday?
Raw?
It is. Monday Night Raw is definitely on Monday.
It is
also,
on Monday.
The national championship game is on Monday. Fuck Michigan. That out there, first of all. But it's the mayor's birthday on Monday.
Is it? Oh,
It
right.
is.
Mm-hmm. And Elvis's.
And Elvis's birthday. Holy shit. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be pushing like 90s by now, so.
Because he is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Working at Waffle House in Louisville, right outside the Louisville Gardens.
Ironically, he served waffles and chicken to El Torito and Max Mini. That was amazing. It was amazing. But since it's going to be the mayor's birthday, I thought it would be nice if I sang him happy birthday. What do you think? Should I sing the mayor happy birthday?
That's up to the mayor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Spend my days working hard on the go, but the hands on the clock keep spinning too slow. The mayor's gonna be 40-something on Monday night. You had to know that was coming, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was hoping I was getting a Jeff Jarrett song.
I hope you didn't know I was going to sing happy birthday.
No, I didn't want that.
I didn't figure you would. I told him the mayor's birthday is on Monday, which means I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna sing happy birthday, and then I'm gonna sing something else.
Yep. 43.
Well, he got me by a few years. I will be 40 years old this year in May, so that's fun. So yeah, but since it was the mayor's birthday, I thought I'd sing him Jeff Jarrett because that's what I like to do on everybody's birthday. Don't worry, Glenn. When your birthday comes, I will too.
Thank you.
I know your life would not be complete without it.
It's just as though it's not the rockabilly song.
Hi, Glenn. Looking up rockabilly song lyrics. Anyway, is there anything from current wrestling that you guys wanted to discuss before we got into this episode of Superstars that we're going to be making?
Oh, as we're recording,
SmackDown.
The Authors of Pain and what's his face?
Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross have just destroyed Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits.
Wow.
Might I say that I don't know what we're doing with the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley? They're supposed to be heels. They're supposed to be baby faces. What's with that?
I think they just turned the baby faces tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely are getting baby face reactions every single time they come out, especially Lashley.
Yeah, I think maybe they wanted them to be heels, but the crowd said, no, I don't think so. And they were like, you know what? Fine, that'll be baby faces.
It was the same thing with the New Day when the New Day first came out. When they originally came out.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to be like preachy, like obnoxious preachers. But then they just started having fun with it and everyone got behind them.
Yeah, it was like the people chanted New Day sucks for like 2 months and then it changed to New Day rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny. We had, noisemakers for New Year's Eve and I was walking around. Every time.
It always is better when things in wrestling are organic rather than forced. Unfortunately, with what we're watching on the Warrior to Attitude at the moment, you can see where they've been given the license to cut their own promos. Why Vince decided to clamp down on them afterwards, though, and start scripting everybody so tightly.
For some guys, at least.
Yeah.
For some guys, at least.
Yeah, I forget. I was listening to the one today where you guys were watching, and it was an interview. I think Vince was interviewing Austin, and I don't like you, or what? I just remember he said something.
I think it was JR. It was JR interviewing, and he was like,
I'll
throw you out the window, and then he was like, if you got questions, go ahead and ask him because I'm getting a little sick of you.
Yeah, that's what it was. I remember listening to it thinking, I feel like that way about 3 seconds into every phone call at work. If you got questions, you better ask him because I'm already getting sick of you.
Anyone talks to me that I don't know for longer than a minute, you gotta just ask them because I'm getting sick of you.
What?
Yeah, awesome. That was probably the best 40 seconds of the entire show. Sorry to me and Glenn, but that clip of Austin saying that was the best.
It was
really good. So I didn't watch NXT, but the opening match. But I did watch Raw, at least the 90-minute version of Raw. Actually, I watched the whole thing of Raw. Now that I think about it, because I had it on. I don't know what made me turn it on. I think me and Glenn talked about this because we talked about The Rock and that whole situation.
That was it.
But then the main event was pretty interesting because it looked like Priest was going to cash in, but it got forwarded once again. I think he's had the most cash-ins that have been crashed by somebody else. You know what I mean? It's been like 5 or 6 times that it's happened.
Yes. He's never going to have a failed cash in, but he's never going to cash in. Oh,
I like his scarf. That's very cute.
Someone's staring at me and whining. He wants to go out, so
Okay.
let me let him out before he drives me insane.
He'll still be able to hear us.
I can still hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that thing. It's he's gonna end up with a record for the most failed cash-ins without actually cashing in.
I think he's already got. If you added him up, I think he's probably got the record.
Yeah.
Glenn, if you could reach out to DC Matthews and have him hit the wires and find out who's had how many unsuccessful cash-ins, please.
I feel like no one else really did that. Other they maybe had it like a few times. Overall,
Theory did a couple of times.
Yeah, Theory did. Yep. Fuck, I forgot Theory was even Money in the Bank because he fucking cashed it in on the U.S. Championship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what a waste.
Yikes!
Well, he was never going to cash in on Roman, was he?
Oh God, no! God, no! Yeah, no, because that was before Seth was even the champion yet. So
Yeah.
they
Didn't have a separate belt.
He never
Yeah.
had the belt.
It's a really good point. That's a good point. Another thing I've seen on the interwebs I thought was interesting. This might interest the mayor, I think. I noticed that WWE's website has put Sasha Banks up with in the Superstars section, and also her theme music that she had when she was wrestling outside of WWE. I think it's called Moan Money or something like that. It's been taken off all platforms. It's no longer available on Spotify or Apple Music or any of those platforms. So there is suspicion that she is going to be returning to the WWE.
I'd be all for that.
That'll be a Rumble surprise entrant, wouldn't it?
I mean, I could be wrong, but I checked. I looked on Spotify to see if it was on there. Not that I listen to it every day because I don't, but I just wanted to see, and it's definitely not there anymore. And usually that's the sign, but it also could be maybe a sign she's going to sign with AEW. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like when CM Punk got WWE remade Cult of Personality like 3 days before Survivor Series. They had it remastered. Like the timing of that's just very coincidental.
Very.
It had nothing to do with the facts.
Yeah, but I don't think it makes any sense to bring her back any sooner than a surprise at the Rumble.
No, it's only 3 weeks away, so
No, absolutely not.
I've also heard there's also what I read too is that Naomi's going to be returning too, so maybe they both return at the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Which my personal feelings on this is, and like I realize that they're going to get paid a lot of money or whatever, and I'm not saying that I'm not telling them what to do by any means at all. But like in Sasha Banks' case, like you went out to prove that you could do something else. If I was her, I would continue to try to do something else. It's not like she can't make that money. And like I said, I'm not criticizing her. And if somebody offered me that money, I'd jump at it in a second. I'm just saying, I thought it would be cooler if she maybe tried to venture out elsewhere. And that's the saying from a guy who only mostly watches WWE. That's the way I thought. That's the way I thought about it.
I think she only ever had 2 matches outside, or maybe 3. It wasn't very many. But she did have that injury against Willow. I think it was Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, you got it.
But that may not. We don't know the reason. Probably never will do why she actually walked out.
That's true. Yeah,
it could have been something to do with Vince. She walked out.
It could have been very Vince related, and with Vince not there.
Yeah,
I feel like her and Triple H probably had a pretty good relationship.
Well, he would have brought her in the first place, wouldn't he?
Right, he's the one who signed her.
In for NXT, so
yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I also read something like that. People are happier backstage because, like, when Vince would blow up about everything, and they said they've never seen Triple H blow up about anything. Like he doesn't, he just doesn't blow up about things.
That's because he understands it more.
Right, because he's been on that side of it. Yeah,
he thinks about it more from the artist's point of view.
And also, he's like, I got a pacemaker. I can't afford to blow my gasket.
Yeah, exactly.
Vince always looks at it from Vince's point of view with everything. still does.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Get in.
Definitely. All right.
Hey.
Well, the Rumble is 3 weeks away. In case you were wondering out there, I don't know if anybody is, that if we were going to do an AWIPOD Rumble this year, and in fact we will in a couple of weeks on the 19th. I don't know if we're going to do it traditionally like we normally do. I don't know if there's going to be a whole drinking game involved. The mayor's currently dieting, and I don't think Glenn's really on the drink right now, so I don't want to make these guys drink if they don't want to.
I'll make an exception for the Rumble.
All right.
Yeah. Even I'll buy a couple of beers for the Rumble.
Okay, well then maybe we'll drink. We won't do as many crazy rules, and it'll just be the three of us. So we will do that on January 19th. And before that, Tom will join us, and Tom's going to have a special announcement. So Thomas Bryce, Mr. Sports Bar Radio, join us on the 19th. And then we will watch a Royal Rumble. And I'm going to put the 90, 91, 92, 94 Royal Rumbles on a spinning wheel right before we do it. I'm going to spin the wheel, and whenever one it lands on, that's the one we're going to watch. So
that's a good way to select.
Yeah, and that way nobody knows the one we're going to watch, or we'll all be surprised. It'll just be one of three. All right, but for today, we are going to watch the May 22nd, 1993 edition of WWF Superstars. We are on the road to King of the Ring. We've got another King of the Ring qualifying match on this show tonight, but unfortunately doesn't feature Giant Gonzalez. I know the mayor wishes it does. England probably. You want to hear a little bit of the theme music?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part is the part where I said Carmella. My favorite part is the part where Kamala is slapping his stomach. That's my favorite. Yeah. I'm sure Carmella slapping her stomach is hilarious as well.
Yeah. She might have been like 4 here.
Yeah, definitely. If even, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how old Carmella is, but I can't imagine she's any more than 30. She looks like she's from Worcester, Mass, though. So
could be. Could have been conceived this day.
We don't know. Who knows? We don't know.
We will in a minute.
Glenn's gonna look up when she's born. So if it's this fucking day, I'm gonna fall out of my chair.
Well, I mean, her dad could have been a jobber on Superstars here. Have we seen her dad on Superstars yet?
We might have, and we just actually, I want to say one of the early episodes, like very early episodes, he was on an episode. I want to say, I think
he was. I think we did see him one time.
She's born on October the 23rd, 1987.
So she wasn't born in May. So she's only 3 years older than I am. So she was definitely alive at this point. I'm sorry, she's only 3 years younger than I am, not 3 years older than I am. Excuse me.
Yeah, she would have been 5-ish here, somewhere.
And she was born in Spencer, Massachusetts.
I told you.
We're close.
I don't know. I have no idea. I've never been to Massachusetts. You ever been to Massachusetts, Mayor?
No, I haven't.
Is there anything in Massachusetts that anyone would want to go see? I can't think of anything.
Carmella.
Yeah, Fenway Park, maybe if you like the Red Sox. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I've never been to Boston.
Yeah,
Never
I don't want to go either. The people don't seem pleasant, so I don't want to go.
No, I don't want to leave my car keys down at the garage.
the garage. Oh, the smoking guns are going to do you tonight. Finally. It's been
yes. No more videos of them in the wilderness together. The debut of Adam Bomb and Smoking Guns.
It's all taking up.
Bigelow is on fire. Oh, that's our Jim Duggan about your sisters here.
Oh gosh, I just want to go to Home Depot and grab a 2x4 and scream "ho" at people.
I see Gilbert in there. I know that's Gilbert. I think it's C. Gilbert from here. Wait, it might not be Gilbert. Maybe that's his tag team partner. What's that other guy's name? We'll see it.
Dwayne Gill?
Dwayne? No, his tag team partner was like Barry Hardy.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see him. Man, these guys are on fire. They really are.
They're the Smoking Guns, Mayor. Of course, they're on fire.
I mean, do you know how quick they'd win this match if they just used their guns?
Is that President Kruger?
They're going to take about 20 minutes
to
get out of those outfits.
Oh God! No,
Whoa!
They're shooting people.
this is dangerous.
Stranger danger.
Holy fuck! I left my car keys in the garage, and these fuckers are shooting guns in here. Can you believe this?
Referee going, you can't shoot guns. Get it. Stripped
Yeah.
off.
That's more dangerous than Danny once.
Danny ain't that dangerous, motherfucker.
No.
These
Get
guys
me
are
the hell out
stripping
of
more
here.
than Shawn Michaels. Jesus Christ!
You're always there in a pile in the ring.
Get your dollar bills ready. It's Billy and Bart the Smoking Guns. Pow 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 pow.
More like smoking buns, am I right?
I like it. That's good. I like these mullets.
That guy looks like, I always get him confused. Is it Jensen?
Jensen?
Yeah.
Billy Gunn looks, a young Billy Gunn looks a lot like young Jensen.
He does.
Yeah.
Briggs and Jensen, not Josh. The other, I don't remember Jensen's first name. Josh Briggs.
Is it Brooks?
Brooks Jensen?
Okay.
Yeah. It is
Okay.
Brooks.
Okay. Yeah, he looks a lot like him.
They're not a tag team anymore, which I saw in NXT last week, and
They
I always
broke up.
thought they had something as a tag team.
Yeah, so did I. I loved it. But I also like the amicable breakup instead
nice,
of,
dude.
Yeah.
yeah, it was nice to see. It was different.
Not everything has to end in the guys fucking feuding with each other.
All three of them just decided that they were going to go their own ways.
And that's
Yeah,
cool because that means, they've got a path in their own way. And who knows, maybe we'll see one of them in the Rumble.
Right? Yeah. Who knows?
Maybe two.
Yeah,
Maybe
both.
two. Maybe
Or
two.
even all three.
I mean,
She could end up in the women's rumble as well.
Yeah.
I can't
They got something with Fallon Henley, especially when she shows up as Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, that's great.
So this guy, his tag team partner, I'm pretty sure is Kevin Kruger. And the only reason why I remember Kevin Kruger is because he wrestled in Juggalo Championship Wrestling as the lead man. And that's the
I
only
mean, that's why he's in all green.
Yeah.
Yep,
He's
that's his gimmick.
the weed man.
He's the lead man. Kevin Kruger.
He's
doesn't
here
know.
to get high. He's
He
here to
does
get
not look
high.
at a guy I've ever gotten lead from. Not ever.
He doesn't look like any guy you ever got weed from?
No,
Oh.
no, I've never. No.
Because if I saw that guy walking down the street, I'd be like, that guy sells weed.
There
Or
he
yes.
was just walking down the street selling his weedies. He was selling his weed. Sorry.
Although I don't think he'd have a job anymore in Ohio. Oh my God, they're going to kill him. Holy cow.
That was nice.
That was.
That was
A back body drop
Yeah, it
into a sit down power bomb. That
I
was
think they call that. I think they call that the sexy cowboy maneuver.
That's in that Kammer Sutra, man. I tell you what, I was reading this book there. If I turn it upside down, then I turn it right side up. I didn't know which way to go.
You can get that book at any truck stop in Texas. Oh, it's the WWF update. No more Sean Mooney. Dun dun dun.
El Gigante poster? I'll buy it right now. Give me a number, Gorilla. Give me the number, damn it.
Next week,
It's a 7'9" cardboard cutout. It just hits your ceiling from the floor.
There is an Undertaker one. Do you hang from the door to give the kids nightmares?
Oh yeah, on 97. Yeah, shit's terrifying. Why would any kid want that? It's fucking terrifying. Oh, this is what happened on Monday Night Raw this week. There's Marty Jannetty. He's like, I just killed a man, and now I'm here to wrestle Shawn Michaels.
Is this when they have that really good Raw match?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh,
And the 1, 2, 3 kid
that's
upset
right.
Razor Ramon.
And then Marty gets fired again for doing something that he probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, that's Marty. Marty Jannetty, also a really good Crime and Sports episode.
The one-man party will never let you down
No,
unless you're his kid.
Unless you're his offspring, in which case you're going to be buried.
Oh my God! What a painful looking heel hook with his ass in his nose.
So what they want to show us is the kid getting his ass whooped before he upsets Razor Ramon. Jesus Christ! He Sid kicked him. Wouldn't it be hilarious if all of a sudden Mr. Hughes just fell asleep?
I was thinking if he started doing the big wiggle.
Oh, I'd lose it, pal. I can't handle that. Couldn't handle it. Could not handle it. Poor 1-2-3 kid. Did you? I mean, New Year's Eve was technically Sean Waltman Day because it was 1-2-3 1-2-3, so it was fucking 1-2-3.
Yep.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And it was for you anyway.
Yeah, it was not for Glenn. That was a different day. Not New Year's Eve. The good thing about us knowing Glenn is like, you know, some people think like, oh, when the new year comes, the world's going to end. Glenn will know before we do. So.
Yeah. I can't. If it already has ended, Glenn will, well, he couldn't advise us at that time.
Glenn, if the world starts ending, let us know, please.
Who is this?
Jeffrey.
Wow. Jerry Seavey.
A new one.
Jerry Seavey.
With a scraggly maggot there.
Seavey sounds like a weird bug that gets underneath your skin when you swim in the wrong lake. God damn, I got the Seavey.
I got the Seavey.
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta go see Dr. Pepper. I got the skeevies. Man, what has he got in his foot? What's this? Apparently he just talked to fucking Kevin Kruger, apparently.
I was gonna say he's shaking his bag. He was with Kevin.
What the hell? He said, wait a minute, this ain't a corner.
What is he doing? What does he have? I mean, he can't be taunting Jerry Seavey with anything.
Okay. What is it?
What's that?
Teeth? Is it a pregnancy test?
Is it Mae Young and Mark Henry's baby? I don't understand.
We're gonna need context to this because this is edge of the seat stuff here.
Apparently, that's a piece of Bam Bigelow's former favorite stuffed animal when he was a child, but it got burned up in a fire, and now it's all he's got left.
Oh,
it's the story of Kane.
Yeah,
and the Undertaker.
Yeah. Long build. It takes all the way to 97. They plant the early seeds. He had a Clifford the Big Red Dog, is what it was, and then he lost it, but then he found some of the hair in his room and said, "All right, I still got a piece of Clifford."
And Jerry Seavey was the one that found it.
Oh,
what, Glenn? You familiar with Clifford the Big Red Dog?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's with these guys' pants? Like, what's with the little dots on the bottom? I don't get it.
I feel like he has the pants on that Kevin Kruger should have had on.
Oh,
why is he flashing? It's Bam Bam Gone Wild. BBW or what would that be?
Stop it,
BBGW.
Bam. Stop it, Bam Bam. My wrist's gonna be sore like 2000 WCW.
At least he's not beating people up in the walkways like he was in WCW 2000, back in the aisles.
No, he was getting beat up in the aisles by the wall. Was what was happening.
That's right. Yeah, the wall put him through a table.
Yeah, in the hallway. It was like a staircase. It was like they were in a middle school. It was weird. It was weird.
He said, "You will not get into my sandwich bag."
Jerry. You got the stickiest of the icky in there, motherfucker.
Well, you see, this match is about nothing.
No, the crowd doesn't even give a shit. Look at them. They're like, what the fuck? Oh, no, now he's got the bag. Okay.
What is that?
What the fuck is happening?
Why did he jump on the bag?
What the fuck
is it a bag of Legos? What is it?
Oh, no, he's going to jump on the top rope with the bag in his mouth. This is so weird.
Well, now I'm really hoping it's not a pregnancy test because that's just sick.
I'm so confused. I don't understand.
What? I don't know what's going on. It looks like he has mustard stains on his
I'm gonna have to
wrestling
go back
gear.
and listen to the commentary for this.
I don't understand.
Is he feuding with the Undertaker at this time?
I know he has a match at King. I know he has because he's in the King of the Ring tournament. But so like I don't. Is his first round matchup against a stuffed animal? I don't understand.
I still can't see what it is. Is it a pair of glasses?
He's in the bag.
No, it looks like a fucking. It literally looks like the hair off a Cliff of the Big Red doll. I don't understand what he's doing.
Who won the King of the Ring this year?
Bret Hart.
Okay.
I have no problem telling you that because we'll watch some of the King of the Ring, but we'll never watch any of the Bret Hart matches because they're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And not awesome in our kind of way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, not
Awesome
Jerry
as in, like,
Seavey
fucking
matches.
awesome. So he faces, in the first round, he faces Jim Duggan. So that really puts the pieces of the puzzle together.
No, we're still lost on that one.
Oh, Yokozuna's here with Mr. Fuji.
What's
There's
the date
no
of this
Superstars? What?
What's the date of this Superstars?
May 22nd.
1992?
Mm-hmm.
1993.
No, 93.
93. Yeah. Oh, Yokozuna said, I will beat you in checkers, mean Gene Okerlund, and you fucking know it, motherfucker. I'm the
He
checkers
said, king
champion
me.
of Samoa. I mean Japan. I'm Japanese. I'm not Samoan.
God dang, that robe is making me want checkers / rallies.
You any good at checkers? Anybody good at checkers?
I'd like to think I'm pretty good at checkers.
Okay, when's the last time you played checkers?
Maybe 2 years ago.
They have iPad. They have like iMessage games. We have an iPad. I play with my kids, and I played Bryson in checkers a couple times, and I can confirm to you that he's either really good or I'm really bad.
Well, the only person I ever play is my mom because she just has board games, and that's kind of what we do.
Yeah.
And I think she just lets me win at everything, even if I wouldn't win because I'm her kid.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not that one.
my mom was quite the opposite. She would just crush me at everything, just so I would know that she was better than I was.
U.S.
Hey,
grade A.
Go ahead, Glenn.
June the 26th, 1993.
What?
Was it June the 26th, 1993?
No, it's May.
May.
May
May
22nd.
22nd.
Mr. Perfect, grade A, 100%
Beef.
perfect. Yeah,
That's what I put in, and it's come up with June. I don't know.
he's
what.
got beef.
He's got beef with someone. He's got beef with sleeves. He
Yeah,
hates
he
sleeves.
He's like, Mr. Perfect here for beef, and I got beef to sleeves. If you wear sleeves, you're a dick face.
It looks like it says 100% busted or tested.
Well, yeah, of
Is this-
course, because they're not
is this-
sure anyway.
During the steroid trial, he's been tested. He's not on roids.
Every day, Glenn. I mean, every day, Mary testing. Pee in this cup.
Maybe that's what Bam Bam had. He had his piss cup that he took his test in.
Maybe he said, "Look, I passed 100 times." Like, that was weird. I don't know what was going on.
You know who's not going to pass that test is Luger.
Oh no, probably not.
They just keep randomly testing wrestlers for steroids, and every time they test, it's always Bam Bam.
Yeah, they just make a big name every time. He's like, "What the hell, man?"
The only guy at the time that wasn't on steroids.
They're like, "Yeah, just pick Bam Bam every time. He's on other stuff, but not steroids. It's fine."
Yeah. We're not testing him for cocaine.
Oh, it's brother Crush, brother. He's on his way out to the ring, brother, and he's got a brother Crush that Shawn Michaels, brother. This is the bottle of the mullets, brother. If you know what I mean, brother.
He's definitely surfed the snow caps with Tony Khan.
Oh, who?
I'm sure Brother Crush did, but before Tony Khan.
I must say, brother Crush. He's no longer with us anymore, brother.
The same type of snow.
I get it. Yeah, no, I understood. I thought you meant whoever was on the screen before. I thought you meant Lex Luger. Seriously, this is really a mullet off. I mean,
wow, this is top two almost. It might be top two mullets.
It's top two. I think this is at least for WWF 1993. This is top two. Crush and Shawn Michaels. I mean, holy cow.
Yeah, Kid and Razor both had good ones too, but I think these are on another level.
Yeah, Shawn's is super full.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time brushing that. I'm not sure if Sonny was brushing it for him yet.
No, that was probably in '96.
Ooh, a little cheap shot from Shawn.
Well, I don't think anybody knew what was in that bag because nobody's mentioned it in any of the reviews.
Yeah, weird. Ooh, what a backbreaker by Brother Crush. You use that brother backbreaker, brother, if you know what I mean, brother. That's how it goes. When you break that back, brother, it's the brother backbreaker.
That'd have been a good name for it. Whoa.
Hey.
Wow.
Brother bear hug.
I saw a brother boner at the same time, too, if you know what I mean.
Brother eye there.
See?
I can't believe it's not brother.
Okay. My native brother. Holy brother. This who's gonna advance in the King of the Ring tournament? Will it be Crush? Will it be the Intercontinental Champion, Shawn Michaels?
Oh, this is a King of the Ring match? I didn't even pick up on that.
King of the Ring qualifier.
That's why we've got a good match here on Superstars.
Yeah. I
remember watching Crush as a little kid. My one friend's dad was such a huge Crush fan. He thought he was going to be like the next Hulk Hogan.
Wow.
I look at him hold him. He's just holding him like he's a piece of paper.
Earl Hebner's got to get on the outside on the apron to make sure the Crush got out on the floor.
I don't understand how Brother Crush couldn't have won the Royal Rumble. If he could just pick people up like that and toss them.
I'll tell you why, because wrestlers are stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
We hate throwing people out of the ring, but the whole goal of this match is to throw people out of the ring.
I always said that about Dave Boy Smith as well. The amount of times in Royal Rumbles, he'd have people over his head and then power slam them to the ring rather than just chuck them out over the top rope. Doesn't make sense.
Bulldogs aren't the smartest breed of dogs. I don't know. They're good dogs.
At the beginning of that Royal Rumble in '95, he had Shawn Michaels over his head at the beginning. And if he'd have thrown Shawn Michaels out, he would have won the 1995 Royal Rumble. But nope, he slammed it down the canvas, and then he didn't win. Exactly
in case we spin the wheel and get 95.
We won't do 95. 95 is only a 30-minute Rumble because they send them out every minute.
Oh, that's right. Is that the one in Madison Square Garden?
No, it's in Tampa.
Oh, okay.
We've got a live news flash, guys. As we're talking here, Pretty Deadly up against Butch and
Tyler Bate. Yeah. Nice.
Making his SmackDown debut.
Awesome. Did they call him Mustache Mountain?
No, they'll. I should imagine when they've given up on the Brawling Brutes thing, they'll call them British Strong Style because that's what they were.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but do they still keep calling him Butch, or at this point, do they call him Pete Dunne?
I think that's a story to be told.
That's good. That's good. Maybe they lose a string of matches, and Tyler's like, you got to find something within yourself, and then he comes back and he's Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those four at least can really start bringing tag team wrestling into the forefront because right now the tag team division has been kind of dead.
But it has, yeah.
They did nothing for the momentum that the tag team division had coming out of WrestleMania 39 because it had so much momentum with Owens and Sami Zayn, but I don't think they capitalized on it enough.
Well, I mean, I was going to say because you had the Usos break up, and that was like one of your main tag teams, and then everyone from the New Day just kind of got injured all at the exact same time.
Yeah. I mean, Judgment Day's tag team champions now, right? Which isn't, not a terrible thing, but
yeah.
But I mean, think about it. Look at it. They got a lot more tag teams coming up now. You got Pretty Deadly, you got Butch and Tyler Bate now. You've got DIY, perhaps the Creed brothers. So hopefully they'll start to build that tag team. And you would think Triple H would have that as a point of emphasis because NXT's tag division was always fucking the best. So.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness! Look at him. He's throwing him over the top rope from the floor.
Yeah. Not even Sid was going over the top rope. Sid would throw him through the middle. So not even Sid was doing that.
Wow.
This match is too good. That's why we started talking about the WWE tag team division.
Yeah.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Oh, it's Crush time. The Kona Crush.
Oh, he's gonna crush him, brother. Hey, do the brother crush, do the brother crush. Gotta do that brother crush. He's the brother crush, that's the brother crush. Gonna brother crush.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna rake the eyes to get out of this?
Why is he telling her to break it? It's a submission hold. Hebner, go fuck yourself. Jesus. It's over. Ring the bell. Brother crush is the brother winner, brother. It's over. What's he telling to break it for? It's a submission hold. Kick him in the dick. That's what I do.
Wait, was the match ended?
I don't know.
I'm lost.
Shawn Michaels has passed out.
He killed Shawn Michaels in the ring. He lost his smile.
I think that he disqualified Crush for doing his finishing maneuver.
Wow. That's the dumbest ending ever.
I'm going to go back a little and then I'm going to play the sound because I want to know what they say.
Crush was disqualified.
Well, there you go. Crush was disqualified.
For doing his finishing maneuver.
For what we've seen him win matches with before.
Was there a pre-match stipulation that you weren't allowed to do a submission maneuver, like to make it make sense?
What in the fucking fuck? What in the fucking fuck? I'm as confused as WCW 2000 right now.
Getting disqualified in a steel cage match.
It's a no DQ match where the match ends in a disqualification. What is this, WCW uncensored? I don't understand. No, your King of the Ring is a sham because Crush should be moving on. So fuck your King of the Ring. This is bullshit.
Yeah, Crush should have been. He's the uncrowned king.
He should have been King Kona Crush, motherfucker, or King Kona Crush, brotherfucker. That's. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I take that
back. That's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
God damn it. God damn it.
Not even in Louisville.
Well, probably in Louisville. Let's be honest with yourself.
Oh man, are we gonna watch Hogan?
Thing, and I didn't think about it before I said it. All right, I'm sorry. King of the Ring. It's a sham. Oh, here we go. Let's listen to this because I'm sure it makes a lot of sense.
But there's a problem you're going to have to deal with after Dayton, Ohio, brother.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do with Yokozuna's big, nasty, stinky, wart-infested carcass after I press him over my head and slam him through the mat?
Why is he have a wart?
You know, Jimmy and myself, we put our brains together and we came up with a real good idea. Don't call the city sanitation department, brother. No. Don't go out and rent one of those double-wide U-Hauls.
Call the Nasty Boys.
Just let Hulk Hogan straddle his FXR, the bad to the bone bike, brother. And as I tie the noose around Yokozuna's neck, I'm going to drag him 2 or 3 times around the block in Dayton, Ohio. One-way streets.
Yep. I'm
going to show everybody in Tokyo, Japan, if there's any question in their mind. I'm going to show everybody in the hierarchy, in the Eiffel Tower, in the WWF, if there's any question in their mind. And if there are any people who are not Hulkamaniacs, any so-called non-believers, I'm going to prove right in Dayton, Ohio, that Hulkamania is going to live forever. The power in the Hulkster is felt through his little teeny Hulkamaniacs. The credo of training, saying your prayers,
and taking the steroid,
and believing in me, Hulk Hogan is immortal. It'll live forever. Long after I'm dead and gone, there'll be a little Hulkamaniac that'll have the WWF title. But for now,
say bad to the bone.
It's your time, Yokozuna, to feel the strongest power on the
Why does he have chest pants on? Like, where's he going?
The power of Hulkamania.
I can tell you, I've been to Dayton, Ohio, and he's not in Dayton, Ohio right now.
No.
No.
There's not a chance in hell that's Dayton, Ohio.
I can't wait to... Good.
Where'd they plug the mic in? He's on a beach somewhere.
And also, I really can't wait until I can go to France and visit the WWF Eiffel Tower. How about you guys?
Motorcycles don't do well on sand. I don't know why he rode the bike down into the beach. I guess if you're Hulk Hogan, you can pull it off.
That motherfucker was higher than me on 420. That motherfucker.
He's just riding that bike in the sand, not moving.
It's not going anywhere. It's like, yeah, I'm letting the wind in my hair, brother.
That promo though makes it the reason why he's still around.
Yeah, true.
Because he said by the time he's dead and gone, there'll be a little Hulkamaniac holding the title. Well, there hasn't been one for not anybody with Mitsu anyway. So
yeah, they wouldn't say it.
So that's why he's still hanging around, waiting for one.
Bret Hart's telling Hulk Hogan that he's going to be sorry that he ever rode his bike in the sand, because even Canadians know that you don't ride your bike in the sand. In fact, Canadians have never seen sand because it's fucking cold in Canada, motherfucker. He said, but not like he talked like Bret Hart does.
He said the exact same thing, but in a whoa, God, where is he? Calgary, from a Calgary voice.
So let's go down the bracket here. Bret Hart versus Razor Ramon. No way we're watching that. Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Bam Bigelow. Yeah. Chitanga versus Lex Luger. Nope, because I know for a fact that match goes 15 minutes, and I'd rather die than watch Lex Luger wrestle 15 minutes.
We are 100% watching Bam Bam versus Hacksaw because we need to know what's in that bag.
Yeah, we got to figure out. And it's Kamala versus Mr. Hughes, but that's on Wrestling Challenge, so we won't see that one, unfortunately. Oh, and Doink versus Mr. Perfect.
Doink with the weird hair.
It's like an afro, kind of.
Yeah, it is.
Weird. Oh, well, why not?
It's a different wig.
But this Monday night at Raw, for the qualifying match for the King of the Ring, there must be a winner.
That qualifying match is coming up this Monday.
I don't like him.
Even if it's a disqualification with your own finishing maneuver.
Oh my God, we got breaking news.
Folks, Johnny Polo. Hey, let's get back to the arena for action.
Johnny Polo.
Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear what he has to say. He's listening enough. Oh, it's the debut of Adam Bomb. Doesn't say debut for me.
Debut.
Oh, you don't say debut. I was hoping you'd say debut.
I normally say debut.
Oh yeah.
I love that the WWF at the time had two debuts of weapons. You had smoking guns and you had atomic bombs debuting on the same day.
He's
very
from
violent.
3 Mile Island.
Yeah, from 3 Mile Island.
He's fucking. Why is he okay? So he's managed by a golfer.
You've got two guys, one that's not a very good wrestler and one that's a really good wrestler. So we make the really good wrestler the manager of the one that's not a very good wrestler.
Well, goddamn, pal.
Give him a golf club.
Picture this, this big fucking guy. He's from 3 Mile Island. Look how fucking big he is. He's crazy because he got blown up in an atomic bomb. And you know what he's going to need? He's going to need a golf caddy to keep him under control. Makes sense.
Bert Centino.
Bert Centino. That motherfucker makes some fucking good-ass street tacos. And don't fucking tell me he doesn't.
Oh, yeah. He's got a van down by the river making street tacos.
A van down by the river.
Bert Centino in a little coat. Bert Centino in a little coat.
Bert Santino's a handsome man. I'm not gonna take it away. He's got a thick little body that I like. All right, here we go. Who's gonna win? It's gonna be Bert. I'm rooting for Bert here. I think Bert's gonna pull the upset.
But
yeah, let's go, Bert. Let's go, Bert. In high school, his name was Bert the Dirt because he was an offensive lineman, but he would always get knocked down, so they would call him Bert the Dirt.
Doesn't exactly look like Bert spent a lot of time in the gym, does it?
No, he was good at those 12-ounce curls, though, if you know what I mean. And whatever McDonald's cheeseburgers weigh, he ate them bitches up.
Yeah,
and street tacos, because he makes some banging out of street tacos.
Do you think Cornette was like, he can't have a tennis racket? Give him a golf club.
Go down to the there's a goddamn mini golf course around the corner. Tell them I sent you. They'll give you one of the putters. Goddamn. It's Earl. Used to be friends with my friend Kenny Bowen, motherfucker.
This match has gone on more than
one of my favorite tag teams ever. Chronic.
This match is 3 minutes long, and it's gone on to 3 minutes too long.
Fuck yeah, it has. It would have been hilarious if Johnny Polo would have been standing in the wrong place and he chucked him out on top of him.
That should have been his finishing maneuver. He just throws him over the top rope and splats
I
him.
think he's killed him. He landed flat on his face.
Oh no, Bert! Come on, Bert. He's got like a faux hawk. Bert was an innovator. Bert had a faux hawk in '93.
What's he gonna do? He's slingshotting?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Wow!
He almost
What
landed on fucking.
What a maneuver!
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at that! And then from there, oh, good, my god, pal. Good. What a maneuver! Oh,
He just DDP? Bang!
I think he's gonna do the power bomb because every tall guy's finishing maneuver is the power bomb.
Yeah.
Hey, Bert's gonna go for a ride. Oh, bam! Oh, Bert.
The bomb drop.
The Atom Bomber has just bombed the World Wrestling. Oh, I'm sorry.
It wasn't very good.
I'm not suggesting you rewind it, but I think Little Bomb fell out of Big Bomb's trunks there.
They are fucking. They are some nut shorts, aren't they?
I really think I saw something come out of the shorts and he tugged it back in.
You saw his Atom Bomb, if you know what I mean.
That kid saw it. That kid just got it.
Live.
Don't show the replay. I'm just kidding. You can't see it. What's our show? He's got the Daisy Dukes on.
Where's that Atom Bomb with the Daisy Dukes on?
Watch him hit. He's gonna hit him in the nipple with the putter. Watch this as he's celebrating at the end. He hits him in the nip, right in the nipple with the putter, which I would have been pissed about. See that?
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Johnny Polo? You motherfucker, you. There's no hope with dope. An essay. Oh God. Well, I'd fuck it. Why not?
I really hope that they're
The
letting
short
Brian
is
Knobs
dark
read it.
here. There's not a lot of room in here, but it's soft and comfortable.
No, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I changed my mind. That's too innocent. We're not going to do that. We're going to just pretend this isn't happening.
As someone who's not familiar enough with the term dope in the 90s, did that cover all drugs or was there just a specific drug that was dope?
Let me just say, the first time my dad found my weed pipe in my room when I was 17, he said, "You've been smoking dope."
Dope.
So yes, all drugs.
I feel like all drugs back then were just called dope.
Yep. Been smoking the dope, which to nowadays to call marijuana dope is almost laughable. You're like, okay, yeah, sure. Right.
I hope Jasmine grew up with a clean life. I hope she didn't. I said I hope Jasmine here grew up with a clean life, and
I'm sure she did.
She had hope with the no dope.
That's right. She had lots of hope and absolutely no dope. She got straight A's and went to Harvard and became a doctor, and cured cancer. No, she didn't because it hasn't been cured yet, but she will one day.
Well, she sold it to pharmaceutical companies and then they buried it.
Yeah, those bad. Oh, just what she needs, the Undertaker.
Oh God. There's also no hope when that man's standing over your shoulder.
He's like, oh my God, now I'm going to need to take something to put myself to sleep that's called drugs. Shit.
And Jasmine McNeil.
They really should have had Brian Knobs do it, I think.
I really wanted Brian Knobs to read that public service announcement.
He speaks to the children, Brian Knobs. Oh, they're building up a big match between Yokozuna and Hulk Hogan at the King of the Ring for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. I know the mayor is the most excited he's ever been in his entire life to see it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I feel like Hogan is never dropping the belt, and he's still holding it today.
Why would you? Why would you believe anything besides that? Here we go. The Brooklyn Brawlers in the ring. I believe this is the main event of the evening. Of course, it's the Brawler.
Oh, look who's back there.
Oh, it's referee.
Yeah, we got Fonzie back there.
Oh, Fonzie. Do you think they sold the Brooklyn Brawlers merch with just holy shirts? Oh, it's Hacksaw Jim Duggan. So here we go. Hacksaw's backsaw after he got his ass whooped by Yokozuna, and now he's back.
He's got some new gear. Holding.
He isn't just wearing the blue trunks anymore.
Mm-mm.
My favorite thing about listening to old Hacksaw Jim Duggan interviews is he would tell the same jokes in every interview. Every time.
I love Hacksaw though.
Yeah,
he seems like he's one of the good guys in professional wrestling.
Yeah, Hacksaw does definitely.
Well, we keep on advocating him to have been the one to go against the Hearts rather than
the Patriot. Yeah. We maintain that they should have just bought out his WCW contract and brought him in to fight Bret Hart at Ground Zero instead of the Patriot. Because the fans, other than him waving an American flag, don't give a fuck about the Patriot. They're like, fuck this guy. They should have had Hacksaw.
Hacksaw's looks like he's an American Gladiators outfit.
He does, doesn't he?
It's very American.
He does. Yeah.
Speaking
he was
of
a
that,
contender, but then he did so well he became a gladiator.
They've got so desperate for content in the BBC that they're actually bringing that back over here.
American Gladiators, huh?
Oh, Gladiators. The UK version.
Right. I'm an idiot. That was worse than the other thing I said earlier.
The SmackDown general manager got his start on that show.
Really? Nick Aldis was on American Gladiators?
Well, he was on the British version of the show.
Oh, wow.
That's where he got it. I think he was an independent wrestler as well, but I think he kind of just got his breakout from that. I mean, he had been wrestling, I think, for like 4 years or so before.
It's going to be interesting to see if there's any faces to recognize in this new series.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of American Gladiators has kind of come back to the forefront here in America too, because they put out those documentaries. There's like an ESPN documentary about American Gladiators, and there was one on Netflix too. So they were kind of like the craze there for a little while. But yeah, Hacksaw definitely looks like an American Gladiator here. Which, I mean, in Hacksaw Jim Duggan's heyday, he was an American Gladiator, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Not the Brooklyn Brawler though. He was the back alley Gladiator.
2.
3.
That's it. Dusted.
I want to see Darby Allin on American Gladiators in the Conquer Ring versus Brock Lesnar.
The mini match lasted longer than that. We've had two squash
match lasted twice as long as that.
We've had 2 squash matches and a mini match that lasted longer than that main event.
It was better than any match we saw. Woo! That's right. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, he's backsaw after. I'm going to keep saying that too. Hacksaw's backsaw after being beat up by Yokozuna. His ribs are feeling great, and he's going to win the King of the Ring, even though I told you Bret Hart won it.
I think Hacksaw's winning it. You're just swerving us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, I'm just talking with you guys. It's going to be Hacksaw. It's got to be Hacksaw.
We know that Brent gets Hacksaw in the draw. He's trying to put us off.
We're not gonna have a draw for that one, no. Oh, it's a side-by-side interview, and he said, "Yo, Chico, I know it's cold up there in Canada, but in Miami, it's very hot. You know what I mean, man?"
Hey, man.
Hey, man. And then Bret Hart said, "Look here, sir. I know you've got a lot of gold chains, but in Canada, we don't wear flashy gold chains. And if you do wear flashy gold chains in Canada, you're very sorry. So don't be sorry, Razor Ramon. And maybe you should be colder in Canada and less hot in Miami, Razor. We don't even use razors in Canada. We let the hair grow because it's so cold that we need it."
He called him a scumbag American.
Well, probably not yet. That's 97, Bret Hart. He said, "I know you've been trafficking cocaine." They said, "Don't say that. What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, that's Kevin Kruger. No.
Yeah, talk to Kevin.
Give away all the secrets.
Don't say that. Cut. God damn it, Brett. Rachel Mode. What a handsome bastard. Bret Hart too. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like the handsomeness.
Yeah, They both are. You can't just have this on the screen and have a female walk in the room.
No.
Should be pregnant. Just like that. I feel like this side by side is gone like 10 minutes, but it hasn't been that long. I tried to go with Bret Hart promo for as long as I could, but once he started trying to break out the cocaine secrets, I had to shut him down. So you've done too much, Bret. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, Mean Gene said, "Stop this insanity."
He's going to talk about watermelon wine.
He must have said, "Mean Gene, your mother's a whore," but he didn't say it like that. Just look at Mean Gene's face. He says something to him, and Mean Gene's like, "How dare you?" Watch him.
Yeah.
One more time. He watched. Mean Gene's like, "Hey, don't talk about Helen Hart that way."
Hey.
He said, "Man, fuck Helen Hart." And see, he's like, "What?"
Yeah. It did. It looked like he was very upset there.
"Don't be talking about my mama," Mean Gene said. I remember that when anybody tried to put their hands on Mean Gene, he'd always be like, "Don't touch me, I've got a lawyer."
That was Heenan's thing in WCW too.
Or, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, he did say that too. And Brian Pillman, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, like on live TV. Yeah.
The fuck are you doing?
Yeah. It was like a Clash of the Champions. That guy had an amazing mullet, that guy in the crowd.
Oh, I thought you meant Brian Pillman.
Yeah, him too. Lots of people came from the trailer park to see wrestling tonight, as you can see from the crowd here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of inbreeding, as I said earlier when we were talking about Crush. Don't forget about Mr. This is the first time I've ever seen Mr. spelled out with Mr.
Wow. I've never seen it. That.
Weird.
The graphics guy has never watched wrestling before.
Tune in next week and we'll let you know what the fuck exactly is in Bam Bigelow's bag.
No, we won't.
It's like when you see people spell out Ric Flair and it's R-I-C-K, Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Or, I complain about this all the time on WWF in 1997. There's always Bret Hart signs. Oh, love Bret Hart. I love Bret Hart. But it's spelled with 2 T's. If you loved Bret so much, you'd know it was only 1 fucking T, you asshole.
The funniest thing of all is the LJN action figure line. They spelled one guy's name wrong. The one guy you would think they wouldn't spell wrong, Vince McMahon. They spelled the owner of the company's name wrong on his own action figure.
That was the day they stopped, LJN stopped making them. They were like, "Oh, hell no, we're not doing this. Motherfuckers can't spell. God damn it."
Yeah.
But that's it for this episode of Superstars. Glenn, who do we need to plug before we get out of here?
Just give the guys that Unbooking the Territory a listen. Doing the first and last of wrestling. Also, their side project, Unstacking the Tank, the Dadatory. Nearly got there right this time.
It was close enough.
DDT Wrestling with DC and Doc. And, of course,
the Doctor Who podcast with Danny Inside. Make you check that out. It's on SJP World Media. Give that a listen. For all you sci-fi fans out there. And what about you? How about one more time with some more plugs there, pal?
And one more time, I will say to follow Mr. Thomas Bryce at Thomas Bryce 2017 and on the Instagram, Thomas Bryce 2020, and to check out his fantastic website, sportswireradio.org, and check out all of his Twitter feed because he makes sure to use our content a lot, and we get a lot of marathons on the now I'm not sure I can even say it, the Sportinarium player.
Yeah. And
put that up there, click on that little link when he puts that on there, and you can just listen to us all day sometimes if it says AWIPod Marathon. And yeah, we appreciate everything Thomas Bryce does and can't wait to have him on the show very, very soon.
Yeah, just a couple weeks, Thomas will join us. And of course, what else should they check out, Mayor?
A Meal with the Mayor?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of forgot I started doing that again. So yeah, every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Open up Twitter. Follow me if you somehow already aren't and you're listening to this. And I review fast food and given my honest opinion on it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's filled with hate. So you never know what you're gonna get. It's like
I feel like right now though, you're on a diet, and so I feel like any fast food that you get, you're gonna be like, this is the best thing I've had all week.
It really is. So it might be unfair because
check out last week's, because then you can find out where you can purchase probably the best burger in the world.
At least the best fast food burger I've ever had.
In Ohio, I guess, because that shit don't work out the great in Nebraska. But I was watching that, and Rachel's in the room with me, and she heard you compare it to Culver's, and she goes, "No fucking way."
Well,
no
Culver's was the number one. It held my number one rank for a very long time, and it honestly still probably is the number one burger. It's just after eating chicken and green beans and peas for like a month straight, I kind of got burnt out, and a burger tasted amazing. It was a really good burger too.
I'm not gonna lie, it looked.
If you saw it, it was incredible.
Yeah, it looked. Of course, check out Freddy's if you haven't checked out Freddy's. Anyway, but listen to our other projects for us. We're going to go and talk about Warren Dad here. We'll review 1997 WWF, and then of course check out I Don't Know Shit: The Life and Times of Psycho Sid. Episode 16 is out right now. Me and Glenn viewed several back and forth promos between Sid and Hulk Hogan, and then we watched the infamous WrestleMania 8 match, and then we watched Sid destroy a jobber named Russell Cumberledge, and that was his last run in the WWF. So we will be moving on to some more WCW, which means we'll move on to some more nonsensical promos. So that should be a lot of fun. So that's it. That is all. I don't think I have anything else to say. The only thing left to say is for Glenn to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
We are here for the mullets.
Some Joe Dirts out there, some Kentucky waterfalls.
Brother, crush, brother.
Who's nastier, Knobs or Sags?
Knobs for sure. 100% it's Knobs.
I picture Knobs like he either can go to the bathroom in the toilet or to the sink directly next to it, and he chooses the sink.
Show that brings you terrible matches but wonderful mullets. It's the mayor of Superstars.